Has been referred to as a safe haven for elephants, but aerial surveys from the charity Elephants Without Borders indicate that that is no longer the case. Now, the images you're about to see are graphic. The remains of 87 elephants have been discovered across the country in just 2 months. One ecologist said he hadn't seen that many dead elephants anywhere else on the continent. Let's bring in CNN's David McKenzie, who has seen the impact of poaching firsthand. David, thank you for joining us. You know, Botswana, again, it was supposed to be a safe place for elephants, but activists, they uncovered this mass slaughter. Tell us more about this grim discovery.
Well, it's devastating for conservationists, and particularly for those who follow elephant numbers across Africa. And as you see from those horrendous pictures of what can only be seen as recent, most likely poaching kills of elephants with the tusks hacked off often with rudimentary axes in brutal fashion. The research was done by Elephants Without Borders. Mike Chase, the lead scientist with that group, has been doing a survey since July. He's only halfway through that survey, Kristie, and already nearly 90 carcasses like that have been spotted from the air. The last time they did a similar survey in 2014, less than 10. So it shows that the poachers are moving into Botswana, not just on the border regions where we've reported on it before, but deep into the northern part of the country, close to very popular tourist areas. There are two possible reasons for this. One, that other areas around southern Africa have been wiped out of their elephant populations. And two, the government announced in May, Kristie, that they were actually disarming some of those anti-poaching units. But this will be very alarming to conservationists and certainly the government, which has yet to comment to us at this time.
Yeah, the photos of this massacre, you know, just very disturbing to look at. You can clearly see the faces have been hacked off, the tusks have been hacked off. And as you know, you've been reporting on this for years, David. There is a strong link between poaching and the ivory trade in China. And even though there is a ban in place in the country, is there still a strong demand for ivory?
Well, at the beginning of this year, some publications were saying it's the year of the elephant, because on the very first day of the year, China had this outright ban of ivory sales in the country that was supposed to really dampen down the demand side of this horrific problem. But as we've reported earlier this year in Mozambique, in the northern part of that country, also in southern Africa, the Chinese, both on the ground and in other parts of the world, seem still intimately involved in the illegal ivory trade. Now, Botswana is particularly important. It has more than 100,000 elephants at last count. That's a major safe haven generally for these elephants. But as you see from this count, that it's potentially no longer the safe haven that we had hoped for. Kristie?
David, for the sake of protecting these beautiful animals, we thank you for your reporting. David McKenzie joining us live from Johannesburg. Take care.